Hey guys, so today I'm reviewing Beyond the Gate Season 1, Episode 69. This week's episode was pretty decent. A good little start to the week, and let's jump right into it. So, the episode starts off with Tomas talking to Bill's assistant, and he finds out that Bill is back in the hospital and she has to reschedule all his appointments. She tells him she doesn't know how bad it is, but, just to prep. So then we go to the hospital, and Naomi's on the phone with Jacob telling her that, Bill's at the hospital. And Chelsea's basically like, she doesn't like how Haley didn't tell them that they had to find out from Derek and this and that and the third. So then Dr. Montgomery is, testing out Bill, and while Haley's in the room, and, they're just testing each other out. So then Naomi and Chelsea finally go into the into the hospital room, and Haley immediately hugs Naomi, and they're trying to show a front because this is about Bill, and they're trying to fake get along for Bill. So Danny comes, and Haley's whole attitude changes. She starts getting jealous and this and that and third. But Danny's, she's there for support, whatever. So then they all come in the room, and then Dr. Montgomery finally comes in, and Chelsea sees her, but she introduces herself like she's a stranger and this and that and third. So then Bill wants water, so Chelsea goes out in the hallway, and he confronts Dr. Montgomery, and she's like, the reason I did that because I didn't know if you was out to your family, and I'm very professional at work, and that Chelsea was basically saying that she should be a brand ambassador for one of her clothing, and she's like, she can't do that because she's shy. And then she also reveals that Bill did have a mini stroke, but it was nothing major, and it's going to take 6 to 8 months for full recovery. So then Andre shows up to the hospital, I guess in support of Danny, and he talks to Ashley for a little bit, and then he sees Danny, and him and Danny are talking. They're like close up, and then Nicole comes in to check on everything, and Andre leaves, and Nicole obviously gets suspicious. So then Andre and Derek see each other at Orphan Jeans, and they chop it up or whatever. And then Nicole goes to see Eva, and basically Nicole confronts Eva, and she basically asks Eva why has she been seeing Laura lately, and Eva says because she genuinely wants to help Laura, and she's no longer with her mom, but of course she's not going to cut off her mom because that's her mom. And Nicole says she wouldn't ask her to do that, and she accepts her apology. So then Kat goes to see Leslie, and she basically tells Leslie she wants to call a truce, and Leslie is calling it bullshit, and she gets a call from Tomas. Leslie gets a call from Tomas to go meet her at Orphan Jeans because I guess she reached out to Tomas. So then while she's on the phone with Tomas, Kat cracks her window open, and Leslie ends up kicking her out after. So then later on, while Leslie is at Orphan Jeans talking with Tomas, Kat sneaks into her apartment and plants the helmet and gloves back at her apartment, which I feel like is stupid. Kat, it's stupid. Let the police do what they need to do because that's stupid, Kat. But whatever. So then Leslie's talking with Tomas at Orphan Jeans, and basically she's trying to convince Tomas to be a peacemaker with her and Kat, and telling Tomas that he should really get with Eva, and Eva's better for him, and this and that. And Tomas basically, leaves. So then Derek goes to see Jacob, and he basically tells Jacob about Leslie showing up at him and Ashley while they're at Orphan Jeans. And basically, Jacob tells him he hasn't let off on Leslie, and they actually got a tip right now. So they go to Orphan Jeans and basically, scare her off. And Kat shows up, and she ends up leaving. So then Kat tells Jacob that she has another theory. So then Kat basically tells Jacob that she thinks that Leslie moved the evidence out of the apartment and then moved it back. So she tries to convince Jacob to get a second search warrant to search the apartment. So then Leslie goes to see Eva, asks Eva to see the stuff, and Eva basically is like, oh, I've been saving you this whole time, and she basically kissed Leslie out. So then she checks under her bed for the helmet and gloves and finds that it's missing and freaks out. So that was the end of this episode, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for episode 70.